Welcome to Conflict Having number 2. So I came across this article and it's the big red N. So I believe it's news now or news for you. Right there. I'm about to get real upset. So a woman charged after dumping her newborn baby in a Dorchester trash can. Alright, I'm not going to read this article. Not to y'all. Y'all can go find it. But this video is important. Alright. A lot of responsibility, and I'm apologizing for the background noise. A lot of responsibility comes on to a young woman when she decides to have sex. A lot of responsibility comes on to a young woman when she gets pregnant. I do not support abortion as a means of birth control. I do support the woman's right to choose, and here's why. Before my father died, I had a conversation with him. I love my father. I love a lot of people. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If you don't support the woman's right to choose, you're only looking at the glass half full. And the reason why I support the woman's right to choose is because it's her body. My dad and I had this big fight, and I've done this video before. But let me get a little bit more in depth. My dad was a smart man. I had to bring him around. Alright? So let me bring y'all around. If I was a woman and I was raped, any person in the government, any man in the government, I could be any one of your daughters, and you would force me to have a baby from somebody who maybe I was saving myself from marriage. Maybe sex was the furthest thing from my mind until one day somebody just decided they're going to tackle me and rape me. No. Now, men, we really don't have this problem. There's not a bunch of women jumping around in black hoodies and tackling us down and stealing sperm and shit. They're not tackling us, holding us at gunpoint, putting our dicks inside their ass, and getting pregnant. No, they're not doing that. Rape is generally a man crime. Now, there are cases where women have raped men. And just like men who have used GHB on women, there have been women who use GHB on men. But that's not relevant to this conversation. This conversation is about the woman's rights to choose because this young woman made a bad choice. She got pregnant and decided, I'm going to put my kid in this dumpster, this trash can. Her name is Marie. I can't pronounce her last name, but I'm going to spell it out for you. She's 33 years old. At least I think that's her name. Because it says Marie something faced a judge. Yeah, that's her. Child endangerment, attempting to murder charges. Okay. So, Marie, Merissier. You're a stupid bitch. Yeah, I said it. I'm sorry. There's only 3 women now that I would prefer to call that. I know y'all didn't see that coming. So let me explain this to you why I say she's a stupid bitch. 1. When you are a woman, you have the power of creation. You also have total dominance over a man's penis. Because unless that man is raping you, you get to choose who you're going to sleep with. Most of the time, unless you are a victim of rape, you don't get that choice. But if you are not being raped and you are choosing to have sex, that life inside you that you are creating was a choice that you made, not the choice that that child made. So, Miss Marie, you made the choice to have this baby. Now I know you're all thinking, but James, now you're being a hypocrite. No, now I'm speaking the fucking truth. You weigh the pros and cons. A woman who abuses abortion because she don't want to take precautions, birth control, contraceptives, condoms, lady condoms. She's just using abortion to stop not having babies. Well, just get your fucking tubes tied. And you can have all the fucking sex you want. You understand where I'm going with that? Woman who gets raped didn't ask for it. It's not because she was wearing a miniskirt. She could have been wearing a schoolgirl outfit. She could have been a fucking schoolgirl. No schoolgirl I know outside of Japanese animation is running around hollering, rape me, rape me. No, that's not some shit that they do. Most normal girls are having the time of their lives and they're on these cell phone thingies and they taking, let me get a selfie. Let me talk to what could possibly be the first time I'm going to have sex with this person. And, you know, if they get raped and they use an abortion, I support that. Because they should not be forced to carry a rapist baby. For all of you church-going people who believe, well, that's still life, and that, no, I'm sorry. God has to have a limit on what you will allow a person to go through. I'm sorry. If I've offended anybody who goes to church, it's all about, well, I'm going to support the anti-abortion laws and all this shit. You will support them laws until it's one of yours. I promise you. Because the second that it affects somebody that you love, somebody who had so much going for them, and then some asshole jumped out of a tree and decided to rape your daughter, then you won't be supporting those damn laws no more. Which is why you shouldn't support those laws in the first fucking place, because you never know when somebody you know is going to be the victim. And it's not fair for a young woman who had everything promising right in her doorway to hit this bump called rape and get pregnant by them. But this bitch right here, she had a choice. She didn't have to have the baby. She could have put the baby up for adoption. No, she wants to put the baby in a trash can, and that's exactly why I call her a bitch. See, there are a lot of unwanted people in this world. A lot of them. I'm probably one of them. And the way my life has turned out, I don't doubt that I'm not a wanted child. Alright? My dad wanted me. Can't say the same about my mom. But my dad damn sure wanted me. But, you know, that was a choice. This woman made a bad choice. She probably had a baby by somebody she should not have had a baby with, which most women do. Because instead of thinking, you know, I'm going to live my life and see where it goes, no, I'm going to have this baby. I'm going to trap this dude, and he's going to love me forever. No. That's the worst thing you can do. And for all you little girls listening and watching, you can quote me on this. For all you little girls listening, do not tell your girlfriends that getting pregnant is the thing. That the boy that you got pregnant by is going to stay there. Because it's more than likely the boy that you got pregnant by is probably going to fucking run because he is a boy. Do not have unprotected sex. There are condoms. There are birth controls. And before you even spread your fucking legs, you might want to spread your mouth and ask your parent about sex. Ask a teacher about sex. Go to these health departments and Region 10s. They got books that can keep you from becoming this bitch. I don't want my baby anymore. I'm just going to put him in a trash can. No. I'm probably offending everyone with this video. And I'm sorry, but I'm hoping that I'm teaching young girls to not make the $10,000 mistake that every other girl that I've known in my life, specifically family members, that are having babies with people who don't want anything to do with you. They have a big dick and a good lick, and then they're out of the door. And there's nothing wrong with your girl and you like good licks and big dicks. But you don't have to get pregnant by those dicks. You don't. They make condoms for a reason. These things, they save lives. They come in lifestyle. They come in one. I don't have no fucking Trojans, but you get the gist. These things save lives. They save unwanted lives from being put in trash cans. They save people who are 13 and 14 who should not be parents in the first damn place from becoming parents. But I guess when they take cursive out of school, when they take sex education out of school, that's supposed to improve the enhancement of life by lying to children and telling them that you can't get pregnant the first time. Oh yeah, you can get pregnant by pre-cum. Doesn't even have to be in. It can just like slide. Tip don't even have to be in. It might slide over your panties and seep right through. So, I support the woman's right to choose. I don't support a woman who has a baby and then puts him in the trash can when you could have just had a fucking abortion. Saved all that problems. Thanks for watching. Kung Fu Happy number 2. BC and you.